everyone, Elias Leonidas here for part 17 of our Imperator Rome, Sparta Let's Play. Now picking up where we left off, we're still in the middle of our war with Phrygia, though we're having quite a bit of success. We've turned it around. After a surprise Macedon gave us, we were able to end that war really quickly and take some really important land from them. Argos, Corinthos, we got island of Euboea, and then just one little extra province. But that caused them quite a bit of financial harm and a military blunder in land as well. So these men actually do not have enough to siege out. See if we can get them back to friendly territory so they can replenish. Unfortunately, we cannot sue for peace. I would love to, though. Even it's screwed over Miltos, we get a bunch of valuable land out of this. We lack a governor over here. Yep, we'll put him in charge. And because we have the money, I actually am very tempted to go ahead and build that fort over here before I forget. Yeah, we're gonna build a fort there. That will cover most of the center region of Cyprus. And actually, what we might do over here is get rid of this fortress we have on Olympia. Might not serve quite as much purpose. We'll hold off actually. Just as I debate if that's really what I would get rid of or not. Now we do have naval control, so it really is going to be hard for certain powers to even get to us if they don't have the naval presence to compete with us. But looking good as far as expansion goes. A disloyal character, bribe them, see if that works. Our siege is going. It's not necessarily the most fast-paced or successful siege up north, but it is slowly going on. Aeolia is helping Cappadocia. They might be allied. No, Cappadocia just has allowing Aeolia access, which is fine because we are getting a huge tear up of their land right now. And actually, I want to take this 10k. These are all mercenaries, willing to risk them. See if we can get their capital first, like we're having success up here. If we occupy that, I think that will be a great route for us. We will trade with Egypt. I don't have any desire to war with them anytime soon, at least. I want to get rid of Macedon and Thrace first, and maybe consolidate my power in kind of Asia Minor. Once this war finally ends, I'll say that we have finally completely finished the first act of our campaign. I think we already did that with the consolidation in Greece, though this war has just continued on since then, and kind of has been a continuation of that. We can sue for peace. Why can't we do it? Peace offers. They still have a capital too. I would love to take as much as we can from Phrygia. The more, the merrier. Now, are there any other fortresses? There is another fortress over here. Let's go get this fort. And this is the one bad thing if we expand too far in this region. There is no like natural choke points, how easy it was over here in the Peloponnese especially, but even in Greece, to make some of these choke points around mountains. Case in point is Epirus and our two forts right here make a very natural bulwark where there is no way around unless you have a strong navy. which no one has a stronger navy than us. So keeps it very great indeed for our protection of our home territories. Claim cost. We'll do claim cost. That is great probably for us when we comes to picking apart these larger powers. Our army is on the case there. Unfortunately, they did beat back Miltos. I don't know how big the army was. It was 8k army. But I can't imagine this is really going to be lasting too much longer for them. It looks like this is pretty much the end. Cappadocia is here, taking some provinces. That'd be a lot of aggressive expansion, but that would also be great because Sparta, we would be huge. And we'd definitely be a power at that point. And this is definitely kicking off our second act, which is becoming the dominant Hellenic power of the dominant Greek power of the Greek world, which is, we're going to say from here east. I know technically Syracuse is involved in that, but I don't really want to get involved in the Rome-Carthage thing. It's a war that has nothing to do with me. So Rome is supposed to take Carthage, but they haven't taken Carthage. So Rome's losing, correct? I can't imagine that's a successful war for Rome if they haven't occupied the actual true war goal. Oh wow, they actually attacked us and we stood our ground successfully. And what we could do, expand unit costs us 74 gold and then rehire a 31k. It's not worth it. This war should be over soon. Hopefully. Might drag on longer. Who knows? Ooh, so Cappadocia just got a peace deal. Took some land. Probably these two provinces, it looks like. I think they had that kind of border with them before. Whoa. No, to Cappadocia. Cappadocia lost land. Oh, very interesting. Very interesting. Oh wow, the army cost a lot. So yeah, it's not gonna happen. We will actually hire this other band of mercenaries. And we're gonna send them back over towards occupied territory. We're still missing more men somewhere. We do have this army actually over here. They need to get going up there. I think we just kind of bloodied our manpower. Unfortunately, is that... No, that's another mercenary. Here's the actual army. So that hasn't gone quite perfect for us. Say we get rid of pretty much any interior province. No, there's still not one. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Please, please win. Please win. Oh, this is going to be really close. Really close. They're whittling them down, but it's... they might run out of manpower. Wow. That is an amazing, amazing Spartan victory there. Very proud of my forces, but we took some heavy losses there. Wow, that was some heavy losses. That is our enemy capital still. We actually might want to just sit there till our other men arrive. Use a safety in numbers tactic. We're going to drag this fleet over here. Blockade these new ports that they got going. How bad are we doing financially? Not too bad, actually. A lot better than I was expecting to see when I was going to look there. Okay, and immediately what we're going to try to do is take this mercenary army and hunt down this lost force. I don't know where they're heading, though. Gains 20 corruption. Ooh. No, it's corruption popularity loss. I want to keep to a minimum. Yeah, I will do this. Well, unfortunately, that is no longer a manageable fight. Is there any way out of this war already? Let's reset. Love how they're not willing to part with any territory, but they've lost like historically bad. We'll get this title, and we lack another governor. Of course we'll get a governor here. This is the place that saved us from the Macedonian threat. So they deserve any forces they want. That is the end of our army. There goes all of Sparta's actual forces, which is not great news. Get these guys in here as well. Mercenary and mercenary forces. Perfect. We got another victory. Another good mopping up of enemy forces. Accept that offer. Now, where is Miltos with their army? They must have got beaten back. Rhodes as well is not quite doing what I would hope they would be doing. There's 19k. Okay, we need to be mindful of that 19k. Oh, see if we can get these guys in there to join. We should still win this fight. We have so much money and we keep gaining so much. It's actually not that big of a burden for us. We can just keep popping in financially. Plus, I have to imagine they're down to 91. We've gotten the fort now. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to have 20k down there, though. We're actually going to advance back north and assist our forces up here. Because if we can capture this fortress, we'll be good to go. And also what we're going to keep doing is trying to hunt down more of their men. Wow, they are starting to really fall apart here. They're willing to do that. They're not willing to give up all of that. I actually don't want interior provinces unless... Let me look and see on the province map mode. So those are different areas. I don't want these are those. I do want that though. So our goal is going to be to get all the coastal provinces and connecting coastal provinces, a key word there too. Is there any other mercenary armies in the area? There's the 21k up there. How well are we doing financially? We're doing 1, so we're not doing unbelievably over that. We're gonna recruit these guys. It's going to create quite a financial cost for us, but we're going to recruit them and throw it at their province over there. And the war is over. I just wasted a ton of money because I'm gonna have to disband them. Oh, it's only 94. I mean, this isn't nothing, but those are, all those costs are actually manageable. Oh, and they actually got us territory. So I am very happy with Miltos right now. We got no ill will towards them, and I'm very happy we actually saved them because they bothered to give us something, and that means a lot to me. Also, I love when an AI is programmed enough to actually help, especially me, since I pretty much saved them, to give me something. I mean, more would be always nice, but I swear I remember playing some other Paradox games and it would be like, okay, my ally that I pretty much single-handedly stopped his death, he's just like, no, you don't deserve, you know, any land. So we're bringing our forces back over. Our nice long siege of everything is over. And so is pretty much our first act, our first part. We have subjugated the Greek region, and while this isn't necessarily Greece itself, we've also kind of taken our first steps to what will be our future expansion, which our future expansion will be becoming the successor of Alexander's empire and the only true Greek power. Are we sitting on time? We have quite a bit of time in this episode. I want to get it to the 30-minute mark, and this will be the end of kind of the true end of this Greek campaign, at least in the main sense. I'm going to keep doing different videos for it, but at least at the heart of it, this was what I set out to do: become Sparta, and not only become Sparta, but become the de facto grand power of the Aegean. And there is no question who is the grand power of the Aegean anymore after our back-to-back victories. Now, somehow Phrygia is still the huge power, but that isn't something we can really truly have to worry about. Ionia. Let's get the religion map mode. Got religious gains as well. The more land we conquer inland here, the more it's going to be problematic. I would like to have kind of taken just this coast, basically. Just north coast. But again, rarely have I ever had a AI ally ever actually do anything. Especially ever do anything positively. So that is great on them. Breaking truce in Macedon guarantees Epidaurus. I kind of hate that if that's true. So that's kind of ridiculous. If I attack somebody else is guaranteeing I get penalties for breaking a truce with them. I understand it's a stated norm, but it's kind of like it's not them. Who are they guaranteeing? Aetolia over here as well, but this is guaranteed by Thrace too. Cavia. So once our truce would end with Macedon, we could look into going after Epidaurus and Boeotia. And that will be for the first part of our little Act 2, which will be the same series, but I kind of want to make it maybe a little different playlist. I don't like having like the 50th episode of the Sparta Let's Play campaign. But who knows, maybe I will keep it like that. Or cost. That is a good one. Accept offer. Research 40 inventions. Great, we got an achievement. Okay, financially we are dragging a lot of money. Let's disband this guy. It'll be 90 gold. But that might be able to tip the bounce, hopefully. If not, we're gonna have to keep some of these guys around for now at least, just because we don't have any army. Yeah, okay, wow, we're making 8 gold off of paying 4 mercenary groups. That is great. Veterans move on, we get a nice population boost. Our army's at 54 right now, so that's pretty good. We're definitely not the omnipotent largest power in the world, but we are pretty good in size. Improved relations. Where's that sitting at? Improved relations 85, so 15 more points there. Ooh, that would be close. 190 plus 15. I don't think it'll be quite enough though. But I'm really not sure how we are going to integrate somebody like this, because they keep, every time I get close, they seem to not care as much. Different culture, like, because these are apparently different culture groups. No, these are all the same culture, so I don't understand why I'm suffering a true penalty from this. Let's look at some of the other places, see if any of them are. Rhodes is never gonna happen anytime soon. Epirus, on the other hand, might. Gift sent though, no, we're still ways from that. Recently declared war is what's hurting us. We could probably get them if it wasn't for the recently declared war. But they honestly were kind of the bulwark for why we're able to win with Macedon. Let's send a gift. Ooh, yeah, actually we might be able to get this here and now. Let's look at the nice score. We are still dominating everyone. The top 10 is Sparta, Myura. Rome is in 3rd. It's looking big, looking like the Italian peninsula. Oh, they're going to beat Carthage. 4 Asca, 5 Machia, 6 is Carthage, 7 is Egypt. Nuria, I really don't know where that is. This little guy is actually number 8, number 9 Luria, and number 10 is Utia. It's over here, bordering the Indian giant. Phrygia looks a lot weakened from its position where it was, which is great news for us. And good thing is, since they gave us land up here, that's going to make it nice when we connect all this through in the next couple parts. Still have too many diplomatic relations. That's why we need to get rid of at least one of them, but I honestly want to get rid of probably more. We do have a prisoner, ransom prisoner. Decline a generous offer. So they don't want their prisoner back, or they can't afford them, one of the two. Oh, we're dying, so let's move those guys off. We are starting to take a financial hit now, since some of these mercenaries are getting back to full strength. So they should have 12. They should have 16. They should have 14. These guys are what's going to be draining some of our money, so we're going to disband them. Be a $71 loss, but that should be a gain for us, because that should drop a lot of the problems we're having. Aeolia, are you at war yet again with Egypt? With Armenia? How or why? Oh, Armenia's at war with Cappadocia. Sofin. Interesting. It's a big war going on over there, and it's a big Armenia as well. I'm surprised they're not in the top 10 at all. It might not be the highest developed land, but that's a good amount of growth from where they started at. Invention. Let's do research points. And let's come over here and check on this. It's still not there yet. We'll get there slowly, but the gift is decaying, which is not good. Start integration. I want to. It's so close. Just got given money for free. That's great. We're sitting at 331. What we're gonna do now is chop off another mercenary group. Wow, he has high loyalty. Let's base this on what he has higher loyalty. He has higher loyalty as well. So I guess this guy is the loser. Going to disband you. Cost us a lot of money though, but that is okay. We can start rebuilding our own actual military. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, and then 2 and 3. So we're gonna have 2 different armies built up over here. It's 8 right now. We need a bit more manpower. I might finish off the one down here. Do we have any? We have no horses. We shall never have horses, it seems. There. Just throw on 2 more K right there to build this southern army based out of Sparta. This northern army based out of Athens. While the complete collapse of our army is not great, it does allow some benefits, like we can recondition and reforge how our armies are shaped and are. And what we're going to do is stick to that plan I originally had of making sure we lose popularity, gain popularity, gain corruption, lose loyalty, but Sparta gains money. Let's do that. Anytime Sparta gains a lot of money, that's good for us. Let's get these guys up there. And as soon as we get to 2K, we'll recruit 2 more K up here for the Athenian army. The 10th Stratos. And I guess this is going to be the first Stratos. Yep. And we can rename them. Going to call them Athena's Shield, and the Spartan army is going to be Sparta's Sword. She. Leonidas' Spear. So who shall command Leonidas' army? 80 loyalty is good, and he has high mill. And he's a tactician. He will get that army. This guy right here, low loyalty. I don't like that, but he has so much better. His better siege ability too. This guy actually is brave though. He's a scorned family. We're going to pass him up. We need a researcher. We'll use this guy. That's perfect. That way he's not actually in the command of a military force that can backstab us. Throw this guy in. Wow, he's got the most. And throw this guy in. We're slowly on our way to building back our forces. Well, I think this is where we're going to end this part and end this first act of our Imperator Rome Sparta Let's Play. Thank you guys so much for watching. If this is where you want to call it quits, this is kind of the formal end of this Let's Play. If not, keep watching. If you liked the video, please make sure to leave a like. If you want to see what happens next, please subscribe. And what is going to happen next is it's going to be Act 2. And in Act 2, I'm going to seek to become the dominant power of all the Greek world. And once we complete Act 2, our third act, and the eventual end of the Spartan campaign will be the goal of taking Peripolis somewhere over there. So I kind of want to break it up. That way I don't really want to number it part 50 because it doesn't look quite as good. And I feel like I lose interest myself when Let's Play series are 80 parts long. Plus, it kind of allows me to do a couple of different things with it. It feels like a little bit different of a campaign. And this feels like a new start almost, because now we are a super large power, and honestly the dominant power here in the Aegean and Greece and Asia Minor region. Well, thank you guys so much. This has been Ilias Leonidas. I'll hopefully see you guys in the next act or the next Let's Play that's on this channel. Ciao for now. See you in the next one.